Good morning, welcome back. This week I'm at Esthwaits Water up in the Lake District trying a bit of roach fishing. Now if you're getting a bit of deja vu, I was up here about 2 years since. I caught one little roach at the time and I've always said I wanted to come back and fish it. I've got a spare day and I haven't been around for a while. I'm sorry about that, I've been busy with work, but I've got the chance to get out today and just do a bit of fishing. So I thought I'll come and do a bit of roach fishing for the day, see what it's, you know. So Esthwaits Water, I'll remind you, it's 280 acre. It's trout water. I think it still is any method. I'm fishing with 2 rods for the roach, helicopter rigs, maggot feeders, you know, it's the basic stuff. I'm not fishing far out, probably about 40 yard out, so as it starts to get deeper, it's about 30 foot. And I'm hoping to bag 1 or 2 roach. I don't know, there is some big roach in here, some big hybrids, but if I'm honest, catching them, you know, I think it's going to be, it's going to be hit or miss. I think it's going to be, because it's such a big water, I can't fish a lot of it. This is like the east bank, as they call it. So I mean, I've watched a few videos on YouTube about people catching the fish. There was an article one day in the Improve Your Course fishing about 3 years since, but he caught a few in the summer. This is not summer, this is quite a cold winter so far, and it really, the last week or so. And so I thought I'll come and give it a go. I mean, it's bloody windy as you can see, and here I got here, it was still like a mill pond. Now it's like an inland sea, foot waves coming over, you know. I've got to wade so far out for a simple reason, because of the trees. The bank is quite bad for trees all the way down this bank, so I've got to wade so far out to cast. And it's just, no, it's going to be tricky fishing. I think the last time I came on I was a few pegs down. Actually, I was here for a couple of days. Now I've put a few bowls of ground bait out, quite decent size. Well, spawn them out with my ash bowl maker, the 40mm. I put 2 in. I put about 50 to 20 out, and I'm hoping it's a roach ground bait from Van der Nine. And I've put a bit of hempen core in it, and I'm hoping I can get them in. Problem is, because it's such a big water, it'll probably fish tomorrow. This is the problem I've got. It'll probably fish tomorrow, you know. So the bait I put in, the fish will probably find it tomorrow, and it'll probably be a good day's sport tomorrow. But I'm not going to be here tomorrow, which is a bit sickening. You know, I'm going to try and give it until as long as I can give it, and let's see how we get on. It's good pike water as well, is this? I mean, if you're on their Facebook page, it's Esthwaits Water, trout water. You see the bailiff bringing a massive pike in just from the bank over a boathouse. I mean, it's a lovely place to be. I mean, I do like it up here. It's probably, you know, it's going to be a bit tricky. It's going to be very tricky, in my opinion, today. I mean, weather keeps raining. It's meant to be fine all day, but it rains, and then it's sunshine, and it's raining, and it's sunshining. It's weather doesn't know what it's doing really. I might have a fish on maybe. Ooh. I should be fishing with braid really as a main line, but I don't have any braid. Well, it was, I sent away for it last week and it hasn't arrived, so I've had to use mono. So I think it's going to be hit and miss, I think, today. Because I'll do my best. After some nice roach, you know. If not, it's a day out in it. At least I'm on the bank. I got a couple of reviews to do as well for you. I have been fishing every now and again, but I haven't done any blogging. I've been going down to Farnham Society waters a bit for the bream fishing and whatnot. Just, I've not really filmed it, just I've been going down for the night and I've only had 1 or 2. So come January, I'm hoping to be back out more often. Got a bit of an issue with my knee at the moment, and he's playing up. So anyway, that's me rambling on. I'll try and catch you a bit later, and I'll show you in a bit more detail what I'm doing. So I'll speak to you all soon. is the Shimano. Oh. Happy days. Doing pretty on new rods, how about that? I'll go out the car. We'll leave that there for a minute. Got a massive roach. Got a white gear, you know, it's just fun, isn't it? It's just good fun. Right, I'll get this fish sorted and I'll show you in a minute what I've caught. It's not big, but it's a nice fish from a big water, cold day. Happy days. Right chaps, just as you just seen then, I landed that fish. In typical Phil style that I do, I bowled it right up and I looked it, put it in the net. Other rod went, a bit of chaos. I thought the net was over the fish, but it wasn't, and all of a sudden I saw the fish swim off. I thought, fucking wonderful. Just me, it's just me. That's the second time that's happened today here. After the first time with a little roach. It wasn't massive, it was about a pound and a half, sorry. Probably about half a pound. Lovely fish. And I'm actually quite happy with that because it's on my new rods. Got some new rods here. And it's like my first day out with them, and hey, absolutely great rod. Great fight as well. Look, it's light, it's only 1.75. It's lovely and light. And I'm getting quite a lot of action. So I'll quickly show you what I've pretty much been doing. Best I got here this morning. I got me 2 kilo ground weight mixed up, nice and wet, hemp and corn in there like I've already said. Fired it out about the 30-40 yard mark. Put spom, and I just left it for about half an hour. I got myself set up, and what I'm doing is I'm just feeding maggots and chopped worm over that on the helicopter rig. You've all seen it before, it's very similar, but with this one I put a great big tungsten sinker, probably about 1.5 feet away from the actual hook link, so it's pinned to the floor. That's probably the only difference I've done this time compared to most of the other times I use it. All I'm doing is I've got a lot of chopped worm, if you can see in there. I'm getting a bit short, I've got some more worm down there, I'm putting a bit in, get it stuck in, and then put a lot of maggots in with it. I tend to, I mean, as you all know, you know, when I'm fishing shallow water I don't tend to put as many in, because I'm fishing deep water, it's about 30 foot deep. I tend to just proper ram them in so it's compact, and eventually they do come out. It just says wrapping it round with tape, like you see when I'm tench fishing with a random block end feeders. I'm also doing this the backwards way around. Normally I put my bait on the hook first before I fill the feeder up. Just for showing you purpose. That's pretty much it really, and the maggots push what worm there is out. it's very straightforward really, if I'm truly honest. Let me see. The big bomb feeder from Brennan. This actually weighs 45 gram. A jet somewhere about. So that's pretty much it really, what I'm doing bait wise. I keep recasting every 20 to 30 minutes. Get a bit of action. You know, I've landed one, I've had a few fall off. There is fish out there. I'm getting a lot of taps and touches and bleeps and dips and taps on the rod. So I'm quite happy with that really. I'm not blanked. You've seen me land it. Just couldn't show you because I ballsed up as usual, but never mind. But right now I want to get this back out. 2 maggots on the hook, size 16. Pretty much it. So anyways, I'll catch you later. And I'm hoping to have a few more to show you. This time hopefully to show you. So speak to you soon. Right, it's getting gone a bit slow. It's now afternoon, it's about it's about 1:15, 20 past 1. I was here at about 9:30 this morning, fishing for about 10:15. It's getting chilly. The wind's still up, it's still blowing across here. But the action seems to have stopped. Now I think I might just put a bit more bait out. Still got another kilo left of ground bait to go out. I think give them a chop up, I think. So if you're a bit squeamish, I'd look away. But you've got to admit though, chop worm it is a bloody good. It's a very, very good attractor for fish and lobworm, and these are dendrobianas, these. There's a link. I've put the link to this video. There's also a link to my like page as well on Facebook, where you can buy these from off a website. Yeah, we call it. It's the bait company, I think they call it. The bait company. You can get everything, casters, maggots, you name it, you can get it, and it's delivered fresh to your door. I got these from a local tackle shop. He gets it from the same place. I mean, they're not expensive. I mean, you know, you can. I don't know what was it about. This was about £7.50 for a big tub, or £7 for a great big tub full of worm. Quite a big tub that. It's a. Yeah. So that's not too bad, is it really? You know. And it's a good attractor. I do like worm in the feeder. I like it when you're fishing cage feeders though, if I'm honest. That's probably the best way of showing it to the fish, is in a cage feeder, best way of feeding it. But I also like it in the maggot feeder, you know. I find it pretty decent. And yeah, loving it. It's actually been quite a good day. Nice fish. I lost it though, unfortunately. Pissed off about that, but some you win, some you lose. I said the action's kind of slowed down a little bit, so I might just get a bit more bait out and what have you. I do like chopping worm up in an afternoon. I mean, there's CC Mud do a lovely worm extract, and I normally have some of that with me, but this particular time I don't have any with me. But I like to put a drop of that in as well and give it a good stay around, make it a bit wetter. And I'll tell you another thing that I like to do as well. I don't know if any of you boys and girls do it, but the soil, the peat or whatever it become wee. I don't mind if a bit of that's in with a worm, because they live in it, don't they? So they're going to do all the business in it and what have you. So it's going to smell a worm. I like using that as well. And yeah, I find out a good attractor. I mean, That's what it looks like now after I've give it a good chop. So if you're a bit having your tea, I'm sorry. What I like to do is I put a few casters in there as well. Can't beat a few chopped worm and casters. Give them a good chopping. Get a real good go. So there's not a lot to report really, apart from it's just slowed down a bit. I'm gonna get a bit more bait out and let's see how it goes. I even came on the ferry today over across Windermere, which was a shock. I wasn't expecting that because last time I came like the other way around. But anyway, this particular time I got the ferry. I thought, was this taking me? It sat now saying, oh, go this way. And that was like £4.40 to get on the ferry. It took about 6 minutes to get from one side to the other. It was something new, something different. But when I go home tonight, I think I might be a bit too late for the ferry, so I'm going to have to go back round the long way, I think, and see how we get on. But you know, I like to do the night here again. You know, get my head down for a few hours and get back up in the morning, get more bait out and get fishing. I think with all the bait that I've put out, I think tomorrow will be a better day. Anyway, that's the last time you chop worm and maggot and caster. You know that? It's getting a bit breezy. Well, at least it's staying nice. The sun's back out and the cloud's gone. But it's a hell of a water. It is a bloody big water. You know, you're like weighed out, all of a sudden it just drops. It might be like, what, 18 inches deep, and all of a sudden it goes to 2 foot, and then 4 foot. It just apparently in the deeper spots about 50 odd foot. That's like out in the middle. So, it's a long way out, that, isn't it? Anyways, I'm rambling on. I'll catch you over soon. Don't know if you've noticed, but I'm aiming for that big white house. Just there. That's what I'm aiming to. Quite easy fishing, really. Right, boys and girls, thanks very much for tuning in. That's me finished for the day. I'm on my way home. It's going to take about an hour to get home. That's pretty much it, really. I've had a few little ones, quite a lot of fish fall off and mistakes, and it's been a good day. I've enjoyed myself, and I hope to get back there a bit soon, you know, sooner than later. But for now, I'd like to thank you for watching. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year to all the subscribers who followed me. I'll see you in the new year, maybe before the new year, I'm not too sure, but definitely in the new year. And subscribe if you haven't done, if you're not a subscriber. Chuck a like on the video, and thanks very much. Good Christmas, see you all again.